Howdy, y'all. Friends and family. I landed in Montreal. I'm real heavy on the back axle. I'm not overweight. I had 100 pounds to spare. That's it, 100 pounds. So, needless to say, I got yanked into every scale coming here from where I picked up at in Churchill. Every scale was open, pulled me in, and had me go across their scales again. Drove for 7 hours and 13 minutes, ended up being a 10-hour and 30-minute day. So, a lot of times you think, hey, I get an 11-hour clock, I can drive 11 hours. Forget that crap. You get pulled into these scales, you have to decelerate and then accelerate back up and then sit in line at the scale if there's other trucks. And I think the Canada, when I was in the scale line for a good 10-15 minutes, the nice thing is the way they changed the service hours on your ELD is anything off duty does not go against your driving time, which is the way it should have been all the time. They're not concerned what you're doing off duty. They're concerned with you driving drowsy. So they still give you a 14-hour day, but everything else doesn't until your workday clock and your driving clock sync up. So let's say I got 11-hour drive day, 14-hour clock. I'm on duty 3 hours doing something. Now, guess what? They both got 11. So they're both going to count down together. So at that point, even if you stop and get fuel, your driving clock is also running. Does that make a bit of sense? But like today, I had plenty of time. I was able to stop, get fuel. It didn't go against my driving clock. I still had 7 hours Canadian, I think, when I got here. 5 hours. 5 hours, 43 minutes, I think, Canadian when I got here. Went to Pilot J, typical pilot. Stood in line for an hour to get a shower. I needed one because I'm going down here to Carlisle, and that is not a Maverick terminal. And then I'm going from there down to Press Glass, where I was before, but there's a different plant. It's just, you can almost throw a rock over the mountain. If you can throw a rock that far, you could hit their other plant. That's the one I'm going to. So when I leave out of here, straight down to Carlisle, Pennsylvania, don't know that I can make that. It's a 9-hour, 47-minute drive on 11-hour clock, and I have to do a 30-minute break. So, and they've already notified the consignee that due to my driving hours limitations, I may not make that pickup and or delivery as scheduled. Try my best. I mean, that's all you can do is do your best. But, yeah, I got up this morning and pre-tripped and just drove, and I didn't eat anything till like 3 o'clock this afternoon, and I'll get ready to go to bed, get up here in the morning, unload. As soon as I get unloaded, I'm going to blast. I'm not really concerned if they get me unloaded early because I have an 8:30 offload. I don't really want to be rolling through Montreal before 9 o'clock. It's bad. It's Atlanta bad. Besides being rough, is really rough. But yeah, it's pretty easy to get here. It's kind of confusing to get into this location, as I showed you on the map thing, but we made it okay. No problems. We'll see you. I forgot to tell you I was going to upload some fall collars in New York, and I think there's a big forest fire or something up there. Big fire. Don't know what it was. Some states burn their fields. Maybe it was that, but driving into some early morning fog. Some really cool collars, and I'll add those here at the end. Somebody told me that I have a good voice on YouTube. What they didn't tell you is I have a face for radio.